If you were watching this channel, would you subscribe to it?
I would, man.
You would?
I would, man. I really would.
I'd be hesitant, man. I feel like I'd be like, man, those boys cuss too much.
We don't curse anymore, though, man. We stopped that, man.
I bet you. We don't count how many times you cuss by the end of this video.
Okay.
All right, ready? All right, welcome to Black Book Basics. I'm Opus. This is Coach T. And then today we're going to be talking to you about walking away creates attraction.
Yeah, almost, man.
Like, man, how the fuck do I forget that shit? So you're probably thinking like, why do I want to walk away? I want to get her back in my life. Why would I want to walk away from her? I want to marry her. I think she's the one. Well, check this out. We're going to explain this to you right now.
You gotta understand, walking away, it creates attraction because too much of anything is a bad thing. And in this particular instance, you're going through a breakup, you're smothering her. You're giving her too much attention, not just too much attention. I shouldn't even say attention. You are doing everything that will kill attraction in a woman. You're blowing up her phone, you're calling her mama, and some guy in the comments said you actually called her mom and all this stuff. You're going to a mother's job. You know, you're going above and beyond the things that you do. You're really killing the attraction. You're at a point of desperation because you feel like you have to do something extreme. You have to take extreme measures to get her back, and it's killing the attraction. And women respond to space. You know, what do women say all of the time when you're doing things that you're not supposed to do? Hey, I need space. I need space to figure things out. Walking away is going to give her that space because now in space, what happens is that doubt becomes prevalent, the uncertainty becomes a factor, and the mystery starts to consume her. And those are the three things that allow women to develop attraction for you because they respond to the uncertainty, they respond to the doubt. When we were younger, what were the games that women would play with themselves, like the picking up the petals off of a flower? He loves me not. So it's just rooted in them since they were little girls. But by you smothering her, you're not even giving her an opportunity to have uncertainty about you because she knows exactly where you stand. And like I said, that kills the attraction.
I've got him in the palm of my hand. I can call him up whenever I want to and get him back. He just got done crying, talking about how he can't live without me. Of course he's going to answer my phone call. Of course he's going to be there whenever I need him. If my car breaks down, I'll just call this loser up.
And you're there, like AAA.
Like faster than AAA. Like Jimmy John's. Yeah, freaky fast.
Right.
So that's what you want to avoid because you don't want to give her that validation. You don't want to give her that upper hand. You don't want her controlling you and making you cry and turn to a little pain. That's the last thing you want to do. You don't want to like give her the pleasure of knowing that she has you in the palm of her hand. Like she's controlling your life basically. You know, you just got to give her that time because like T was saying, like too much of anything is just bad. Like you can't be around the same person over and over again. Like at your job, like so many people will start their job off, start working at their job. They like it. Oh my, this new job, I love working here. It's great. And then after working there for like, a couple months, it's like you get tired of these annoying, your coworkers getting on your dang nerves. You gotta see them every day. And I hear it all the time. And I used to be like it, but I didn't mind my job. It's just the people I work with were like idiots and I hated it, okay? So now, picture yourself in a relationship. Same person, you see them every single day, and it's like, all I need is space. Like, there were times where I would like go on like a vacation for like 2 weeks off my job, and I'd come back like, all right, cool. You kind of get that refresh, basically. And with relationships, that's almost what you need is like that little refresh. You break up, give her time to kind of like, get her mind together, her thoughts together, her feelings and emotions together. And you should be doing the same thing too. Get your feelings together, your emotions together, improve yourself, hitting the gym up, like thinking about what went wrong, what went right, and just like how you can become a better person in general is what you should be doing during no contact. All right, so this time when you do get back together at that little refresh, you have a better chance of it working out. Now, personally, I always say when you break up, I say don't get back with the ex. That's what I say. But yeah, I understand why people want to get back. I understand. You have a kid's mom, you have a family you want to keep together. I get it, whatever. I personally just don't recommend it. But if you do get back, what you need is that refresh. So things will work out better, the second time around.
Most people don't even take the time after a breakup to heal. You're just going through a traumatic experience and you don't even take the time out to look at, you just mentioned it, to look at where you went wrong, what flaws you have that led to the relationship's demise. And people don't think about that because you're not even allowing yourself to have clarity. And it's good that he touched on that. So when you walk away, you get a chance to, get her out of your life, which is what she wanted you. So which is what she wanted you to do, to get the hell away from her. So now you have time and hey, you have that clarity. You have that alone time to look at the things that led to the breakup, and even after the breakup, what just stomped out the possibility of her getting back with you. So you need this time as a pause. And like we love sports. I'm pretty sure you like sports too. But every sports game, every particular sport has a halftime or intermission or timeout. So you need a timeout to regroup, look at different strategies, look at things that you did wrong, a chance to rest, get your reins back. And you guys out here that are acting desperate and taking extreme measures to get her back, you're not allowing yourself to have that pause to look at what you're doing, because it's almost like an out of body experience. Me and him were joking about that. Guys go to the level of doing crazy things and they're out of character to the point where a lot of men reach out to us and say, man, I can't believe I was acting like that. So you're doing things that you don't even normally do. But when you step away, you give you a chance to, you give yourself an opportunity to realize, wow, that's out of character for me. That's not my normal behavior. That's not my normal demeanor. And let me squash that and understand why I act like that. What pushes me, what triggers me, to have that side of me come out. And when you walk away, you give yourself a chance to do that.
You need to come back to who you were before the relationship started. If you really want to get it back, you got to understand there's a reason why she agreed to date you. There's a reason why she wanted to date you. All right, and what usually happens is during the relationship, you do something to kind of lose focus on who you were before. You become complacent, for one. You become like real lazy. You're not working hard, and you just what I'm saying? You're no longer brushing your teeth in the morning. You ain't cutting your hair, and you just become like a bum. You're playing video games. I got the new PlayStation 5, and I'm sitting in front of the TV all day, every day. But when you first started dating, you were like this cool guy that always went out, and you're working out, and what I'm saying, you were a healthy eater, and just like you're funnier, and then you just became like this boring bum. Well, I'm at the end of the rope with my life. I'm settling down with her. I got her forever, and and then she sees that, and she's like, man, this guy turned into a bum. He was a Prince Charming, like 4 or 5 months ago, but now ever since the PlayStation 5 came out, he became a bum and doesn't do anything.
Wears dirty sweatpants, and then she meets us, and she complains about her boyfriend or her husband, and stuff happens. All we hear is, my boyfriend does this and my boyfriend does that. And then your girlfriend meets us at the bar on Friday night, or she gets on Tinder or something like that and runs across me and him, and we make it do what it do because we know what women are attracted to. I mean, so many women I meet that all they do is complain about their. I remember I met this one girl, man. She said, I approached her. I can't remember where I was, but I approached her on the street or the mall or something like that, and she was talking about, I just want to let you know I have a boyfriend, but the relationship is falling apart. All he does is play Call of Duty. She said it's just like I just have a roommate at this point, and I want to get out, but she told me, she's like, I'm gonna wait till I graduate in a few months, and then I'm gonna leave because we stay in an apartment together. I said, damn. But there's so many men that I hear, they become domesticated dogs. The things that you did to attract her, they're no longer doing it. Playing video games, like you said, they're not brushing their teeth. So you have to continue to be that attractive guy, and what it takes, because that was you. You were that guy. You just got away from it. And like you said, after the breakup, when you walk away, you got to give yourself the opportunity to revert back to that as well. Not just to revert back to that, but to look at who you were before and then upgrade it. So another reason why walking away creates attraction is because it's rooted in the scarcity principle, and it's more of an economic type of thing. It's more of an economic principle where when demand is high for a particular thing, it's usually in low quantity, and that dries up the attention for it. But when something is in abundance, we take it for granted. And, we've seen that throughout the last, if you haven't been living under a rock, you've seen how that can play in your daily life. But in terms of attraction, in terms of dealing with your ex, you were in abundance. You were in constant circulation. And at this point, what drove her away, you were in extreme circulation. You were in her face all of the time. And women, they have to wonder about you. They have to miss you. They have to be in their emotions about you. If you're not in their emotions, good luck. And it's not going to happen. So how can you, if you're always in her face, how are you going to be on her mind? So when you pull back your attention, which is currency for women, you pull back your attention, that's going to drive up the scarcity, because scarcity is rooted in fear. Fear is one of the most strongest emotions inside of human beings and other mammals. All they know is fear. That's what drives them the most, but it's still within us. And that fear of missing out when you remove your attention is really going to spike something in her. It's going to provoke a response in her, because right now her feelings towards you are totally flatline, and everything her vagina is drying up toward you. So by you removing your attention from the forum, it's gonna, drive her to have thoughts about, whoa, man, okay, maybe he moved on. What's going on with him? What's going on with Bobby? I haven't heard from him. He's not blowing me up anymore. And that's exactly what you want to do, because now she's fearful that she may have lost you forever, even though she told you, don't ever contact me again. Because nobody wants to have a total loss of control, because she's got you wrapped around her finger right now. When you uncoil yourself from her finger and you get control back, you're taking the control away from her. And that, like I said, even though it's something that she took for granted, the fact that it's now being taken away from her makes that super powerful, makes that very insanely powerful, because now you get control of your life, you can get control of your behavior, and taking it away from her is what is going to cause attraction in her, because we value the things that we don't have. Scarcity at any point is a lot more powerful than abundance, because we take abundance for granted. But when you have scarcity of food and you open up your refrigerator and there's nothing in there but the light bulb and Arm & Hammer, some baking soda, you're gonna feel that on an inherent level, on an intangible level, and just on a physical level, an emotional level. You're gonna feel that a lot more than you got a fridge full of food and cabinets full of food. You don't even think about it. But now, since it's gone, it's in lack. Oh, it's super powerful.
And another way that walking away creates attraction is because it makes up for being so needy. And the thing is, I hope you guys hear me say this.
Absolutely.
Next time you guys try calling your girlfriend up and begging for her back, doing the whole, oh baby, I'm sorry, I love you, come back to me, I can't do this without you, baby. What did I do? Why? What does he have that I don't? You guys, I hope that echoes through your head next time you think about calling one of your exes up and begging for him back, man. That is the worst thing you can do. Now, when you walk away, and I say this all the time, but time is the biggest Band-Aid. All right, you can completely hate somebody, I know guys that legit beat their ex-girlfriends up, and then 6-7 years later, they became good friends and all that stuff. I mean, not to say, I don't even want to say that shit.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Good, because I'll whip my woman's ass. I'll wait 6 years. I don't give a shit. I'm about to do 6 years in the pen anyway.
Right. The time's gonna go by. Shit. 3 hots in the cot.
So I always say time is the biggest Band-Aid. All it takes a little bit of time away for her to actually miss you, and for her to actually forgive you for the crazy, dumb begging, pleading, or the stupid cunts and all these other little.
I hate you and your mother. And your mother's dog. I hate all 3 of you.
Stuff like that. So you really do want to spend, let her get time for herself to get her emotions back together. And that's the best thing you can do. So when you do no contact, give her time, give her space. Do your own thing. Hit the gym up, go ahead and work out, start reading more books, get your money right, start saving your money up, and, enjoy life. And if or when she comes back to you, then you can actually show her and prove to her that you're a better person and that you ain't the same person you were. And ideally, you are a better person and you ain't the same person you were. So if you're having problems walking away from your ex and you're doing the whole like needy, begging, crying, pleading thing, you're looking for paid private coaching, hit us up at blackbookbasics.com/private coaching, and we'll talk to y'all next time. Peace.